You good? You look like you're having a headache. You like rubbing your head and shit.
Well, he's just itchy.
Itchy?
I have a dog right there.
Can I have it?
He'll bite you.
I will bite him. I will swallow him.
He's trained to protect people.
I'm trained to eat that bitch. Cook him.
Shut the fuck up.
Hot pot style.
Is that like an actual thing that happens?
I'm certain that has happened before, yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying like for you particularly, have you ever eaten dog?
Have I ever eaten dog? I haven't.
Not that you know of.
Not that I know of, but like maybe like when I was a kid, I was at my relative's house having a party. They feed me some meat. I don't know what I was consuming. Like it could be dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is it like an actual cultural thing to eat dog?
In some particular areas. You know, China's huge, right? China's fucking large.
Yeah.
So you know how in Texas, people eat some weird shit as well? Like different regions, they have different kind of like, you know, diet habits. So same applies for China. Like China, when there's some rural areas, they eat dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. They eat what they can to survive.
Exactly. Some regions, they eat frogs. Some regions, they eat like rats, mouse.
Are you currently in the US?
Yes, I am in the US for now.
How long are you out here in the US?
For a few months for now.
A few months. That's way cool, dude.
I have a question though. Why the hell is Cali so fucking expensive?
I think that's a mix of state government, and then on top of that, the perception of what Cali used to be or is has built up this idea of excellence or luxury, creating people to be able to like increase prices because of the perception.
So basically Cali is like the bougie part of America. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would say that it wants to be so bad that it's not though. For the longest time, it was the place to go. It was the place you visit. But then like, I would say the past 6 years, it's kind of taken this like, we are the best, but like because they stand like that, it's like, no, you're not.
I kind of see what you're saying. So when you're like acting like you're the best, makes it not cool anymore.
Right. It's like, that's exactly what's happening with America. America has this perception, we're the best, we're the best, we're the best. And China's been in the background being like, I don't think we're the best, but we're definitely not behind you. Like they have a less of an egotistical approach to it.
Yep, there's no ego involved. We understand that we might not be the best for now, but we're playing this catching up game, man. We're hustling, we're grinding.
Another thing about China is like oldest civilizations known to man. And it's like, you don't just win one war and expect them to go away. You don't win one war and think I'm better than you. It's like, no, they've been around far longer than you. They've lost many of battles and they're still one of the top.
Yeah, it's like if you're an investor, if you want to invest in a company or like a country, you want to check out their history. Be like, okay, what have you done in the past? How many successful businesses have you built in the past? Let me see your resume. Let me see your experience. And if you do see like a person, if he's got the dog in him, he's working hard and he has like a good history of working hard and achieving greatness, maybe it's smart to invest in that.
Yeah, like if you were to really qualify America versus China, it's like China has built many of different businesses within their portfolio, and then America's got one big ass business called the US Army. That's all we built. We bullied people into what it is that we want. Never really built anything. That's how I view it, is we just got one really good thing that we took and we bullied the rest of the world with. Who is to say that one day China builds a better warship than us? Or like China has their drone bomber or even any of their drone infrastructure. America is so far behind when it comes to drone warfare. China might just be able to like with one ship take out the entire US Navy just because they have these little teeny microscopic drones that they drop hundreds of thousands into this war zone. 80% of them don't even have to hit their shots. It's just the 20% that have to hit their shots to make effect.
Yeah, who knows the actual progress of completing the project? Maybe it has already been finished. It just hasn't been used yet. Like the atomic bomb during World War II. Like people didn't know its existence, but when they dropped it, number one, just like that. Yeah, just like that. You drop that, game over.
And I think that there's probably something up China's sleeve that could probably do the same thing.
What would you predict in 5, 10, 20 years down the road?
I think the undertone that I've heard my whole life through everybody I've associated with is one day China will take over. Whether that be like a literal takeover or like a technological advancement takeover where they're superior in technology, whatever it might be, China has always had this shadow of greatness, I guess you could say. One day it will become what it once was.
So you think China taking over is inevitable? It's just a matter of time?
I think it's a matter of time. You have a population of 300 million people compared to a population of 1.8 billion.
And and we have this crazy work ethic that nobody can compare even with, not the slightest.
Yeah, and it's built into your culture.
It's in the genetics, literally.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even the Asian people, the Chinese people born in America, they're hardworking as shit. They're more likely to become doctors and...
That's what I was gonna say. There's probably more Asian doctors and Chinese doctors and American doctors.
Yeah, than white doctors probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The question for me is, what does China taking over look like?
Right, because that would probably concern like you guys, because as a white American person, you gotta wonder, like, let's say China does take over military-wise, or like, you know, in general, what would the life be like?
The only thing that I can boil it down to is like, it's a resource war versus resource war, and America has one thing that China wants. It's very clear that America has the one thing. It's exponential amounts of farmland. China owns more farmland in the US than almost any US entity. Well, China already is collecting the farmland in which they want, doing what we did to Africans. We went over to Africans and we took Africans and went, you're our farmers on our farmland. Well, now China comes in, takes our farmland and goes, you get to be on your farmland and it's your farmland, but now you work for me.
That's crazy to think about.
I wouldn't say slavery because...
it's modern.
Yeah, it's modern. I would say that I'm already a slave in today's age right now.
Exactly. We all are to the fucking capitalism, the monetary system, fiat system. We are already slaves.
And then you could even argue like, okay, if we have artificial intelligence, maybe we have robot farmers.
Yeah, we don't need people to actually be like slaving their life away because we don't need it. You know, I'm more efficient than a robot. Robot is way more efficient.
Way more efficient.
So maybe we would just achieve to a point where we achieve like abundance, that we don't need to bully other countries to like take their land and have their people work for you, either through slavery or through like the money system. Probably gonna achieve abundance with AI.
Yeah, I think that if we do get to a point of abundance, it becomes now this ideological war of morals slash beliefs and ideas. It almost goes into a Renaissance type era where now humans are fighting idea versus idea.
So it will more be like an ideology war versus like actual war, because like actual war is because we're trying to get the resources, but nowadays we don't need more resources.
Right, it's now an idea war.
Woo! I mean, that doesn't look too bad to me.
It doesn't look too bad to me. I'll take that over war.
Yeah, if no one's dying, we all have enough food and shelters and shit. People don't have to slave their life away. Who cares about fighting over some ideas? I'm all about that. I could debate with like people online all day. I got time for that energy. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad to me. So maybe the future is not that bad.
I do also feel that people have this pessimistic view on the future. Like, people don't like Elon Musk, okay?
Right.
They hate on Elon Musk as an individual, but he is the one person that is guiding us to being like, let's go to Mars. Let's start the human race on Mars. Instead of just hoarding all of his money and buying a $400 million yacht, he dumped it into rocket. $400 million rocket. $400 million rocket. Next. And I think that we got into this war with China to get to the moon, where China now has the ability to mine things on the moon. They have ore from them. And America doesn't have anything but a flag.
Bro, Elon Musk is single-handedly carrying America right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, right? All these Western propagandas and everything, right? Because obviously, like Western propaganda, they think China is like pretty underdeveloped. They talk bad about China.
Okay, so something that even is more interesting about like Western propaganda against China is I don't even think it's necessarily actually against China. I think that it's against our own people using the idea of China.
Oh, shit.
So like political party will say China's more advanced than us and use the fear-mongering approach of like, we need to do more, versus another politician will take the approach of, no, we're okay, we can be calm. And none of it really matters to China. Like, none of the propaganda does anything to China in any way. So
it makes us look bad in general American size, but that doesn't really affect us all that much.
Right.
Because we're doing our own shit.
Exactly.
You are not like most people. Most people are not like this.
I appreciate that, man. Because like, for real, I feel like I'm an ordinary person. I'm a high school dropout even.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
I would definitely not say that I'm done.
Being a high school dropout doesn't mean you're dumb. It's just like a choice in life. And nowadays, I think YouTube and ChatGPT has literally revolutionized education.
I think that YouTube and the internet has taught me more about the world and just information and how to do things and break things down than any school system could have ever.
School nowadays is almost like a propaganda machine. They're pushing you this agenda and shit.
That's all I seen it as my entire life. So I went from elementary entry to this like charter school that wasn't
Mhm.
public education. And because I went there, it gave me a whole nother broader view of what education could be. And then I went back to public school and I went, holy shit, this is just a big popularity game. Who knows what and who knows who. Big old propaganda machine. That's all it is.
Yo, that was very inspirational conversation I had with you. Very high level.
I appreciate the fact that you can hold a conversation, and as much as it might be awkward or uncomfortable, but you did well, dude.
No, it was beautiful. It was eye-opening, and I felt smarter after the convo. I really did.
Thank you. Me too, dude. Me too. I felt like I have a better understanding of China and better understanding of your view.
Yeah, sometimes it's important to pick other people's brain.
Yeah, I think that that's actually the most important thing. Why is it that you think the way you think? What created you to think that way?
Beautiful.